at home over the holidays. Thanks, Winter, you weren't there. My mom, who is up on all of her Marvel movies, said, I want to watch Infinity War. I haven't watched that yet. And I went, okay, it's a really heavy watch, but okay. So we sat down and watched it, and she had some pretty damn good commentary, most of which I live tweeted, but at the end, she looks at me and she goes, well, now I'm sad. All my favorites are gone. And then she says, does this mean there aren't going to be any more movies with any of them in it? There aren't going to be any more Black Panther movies or Spider-Man movies?
Spoiler alert, by the way.
And if you need a spoiler alert for Infinity War, you have not been on the internet, like at all. And I let her think that for about 30 seconds, and then I told her that this movie had been confirmed. And now we have a trailer, which this will be interesting because Endgame hasn't dropped yet. So the fact that this exists at all is spoilers for at least one part of Endgame.
Not necessarily. I mean, they could be doing the Captain Marvel thing and going back in time a little bit.
Oh no, they confirmed that this takes place after Endgame.
Well, I didn't know that. I've had blinders on.
Oh.
Well, cool. Thanks for that.
Like I said, spoilers for at least one part of Endgame.
Fuck you! I didn't know that. I was gonna find that out in the trailer.
You did. That was news.
No, ever since the trailer dropped, I've been going la 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 la, and I've seen a few screen caps, but I've been going la 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 la. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't look because we're gonna do a reaction video. So
I haven't seen any part of it either. That was just a news article. That was.
Well, again, cool story, bro. Let's do the reaction now. Thanks for that.
I didn't realize you didn't know that.
It doesn't matter now. Now I do. Do the live read.
Yeah, well, I think I will. Wow. You know, there are people that are going to believe that we're actually fighting right now.
Are we not? No.
If we were actually fighting, we wouldn't be recording. And there goes the cat. The cat's like, Mom and Dad are fighting. Well, the cat's actually like, I don't want to be a part of this
no,
shit.
if we were fighting, I would have gotten up.
Gotten some distance with that pillow. Anyway, as always, this video and this channel are sponsored by Fred's BS, Breads and Spreads by Fred. For when you need sweet things to assuage the fact that you may have just been spoiled for a Marvel movie.
Or to say I'm sorry.
You sure we're not fighting?
I don't know, give me some Fred's BS.
I don't have any on hand!
Well, you better order some. How can you order some, Katie?
Well, you can go to fredsbs.com and you can look at his lovely assortment of cookies and brownies and jam.
Oh my!
And there's going to be a chocolate strawberry something for Valentine's Day. Keep an eye out for that. I don't have any details yet because I don't have any details yet, but it's a thing. It's happening. And as always, he also has those sampler boxes. So if you want cookies and brownies and jam, oh my, you can get them all in one convenient box for your sampling pleasure. And you can do what we like to do, is take a cookie, spread some jam on it, and then put a brownie on top and put it in your face. Mm-hmm. Can't do that very often, but damn is it good.
Oh man, that sounds awesome.
So everything is fresh, never frozen. Everything is made in small batches. Flavors aren't found in stores. The brownies have cherries in them. The cookies are brown sugar buddies, which are kind of like a ginger snap and a snickerdoodle, but they're so much better. It's more than the sum of its parts. And he's got this raspberry peach jam that is just...
My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Oh,
so good. And if you're an LA local, you can do customer pickup, which for me has occasionally meant cookies and brownies straight out of the oven. So, things to do. Head over to fredsbs.com, that's fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off of your entire order. Treat yourself. You deserve it.
Cookies for you, brownies for me, and jam for your jam butts.
And then apology cookies.
I was going to say, and apology cookies. I'm sorry for spoiling you.
I'm sorry for spoiling you a minute and a half in advance.
Tush!
Yeah. Anyway, we have the Spider-Man Far From Home official teaser trailer. Not to be confused with Spider-Man Homecoming. All of his movies are going to be named in relation to where he is versus where home is.
I mean, maybe.
I'm down. Spider-Man in the living room.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man the basement. Spider-Man the room. This is
I'm
getting
trying
worse.
to think of who the bad guy would be for the basement movie, and
Literally anyone. It's a horror movie.
anyway,
Anyway.
can we get to it?
Yeah, let's watch this trailer. Click.
No,
That sure am a trailer.
I'm so excited.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
Oh,
That was so good. Hey, sorry I'm late. Happy. You look nice.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. New dress?
Yes, it
oh
is.
my gosh.
I love
What
this.
just happened?
I love this very much.
Planning a trip? Mm-hmm. Going to Europe. School trip.
4 hours ago.
Get your passport.
Peter Parker here to pick up a passport, please.
Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a
Oh,
family
no.
Spider-Man.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Whenever Spider-Man wants to just be selfish for a moment, that's when bad things happen.
Value.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you. You look pretty too.
Lindsay, did she really likes me too? That was when I first fell in love. I had just finished my film copy.
Oh, what?
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
That's not what I expected.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
Nick, what the fuck?
I think Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Oh.
Awesome. We got gifts for
What was that?
Sandman?
job to do. Are you going to step up or not? You're all alone.
Wow.
Friends are in trouble.
Hydro Man! Or it's just an illusion!
You don't want any part of this.
Hey, oh, fishbowl head.
Oh, he's so handsome. I'm
Hey,
so
oh,
happy.
fishbowl head.
So if we're looking at that right, that's Sandman, Hydro Man, and Mysterio.
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's not Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
But he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. What's up, dickwad?
If that's not Peter's life in a nutshell.
Spider-Man totaled my car once. It was awesome.
I'm so happy. This looks so good.
This does look like a lot
This
of
looks like
fun.
fun.
It's just Mysterio.
I
I have been wanting fishbowl head for years.
will always lament that we never got Bruce Campbell as Mysterio
That's
in the
true.
Raimi trilogy. I will always lament that. But
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal
Jake
looks
Gyllenhaal.
real good in that suit. Mm.
It looks like almost Roman Centurion.
A little
kinda.
bit, a little, which
Plus
is
a fishbowl.
which is a good look for Mysterio, honestly.
Because
Because
it's the green and purple. Let's be real.
I will be honest, when they first started doing Spider-Man movies and there was some talk about, what villains were going to be in the third movie, like right after the second one came out, I remember thinking, could they do Mysterio? Like, would that be allowed? Because there are some villains for, like, superhero movies in the early 2000s where, like, something like Mysterio was right out because it was too goofy. Goofy looking. But
I was
there's
gonna
so
say, looks at the Sam Raimi movies, nothing goofy there.
Quiet you.
They have goofy aspects. You can't tell me they don't.
Quiet you.
You
But
can't tell me they
I've
don't.
always been excited for Mysterio because he can do illusions, and you can do so much with a character who can create illusions like that. It's so cool.
Well, and I'm wondering, because we saw that bit of him going around Spider-Man. Might have been him, might have been an illusion. We don't know. But we saw the green light. And that looked a hell of a lot like some Doctor Strange.
I was gonna say, some sling ring action.
Less sling ring and more specifically time stone, but yeah, that green. So it's possible that it's the suit. It's him doing whatever. It's his powers. But it's also possible that there are consequences from
I'll be honest, when
from
it comes
Endgame.
when it comes to the comics, Mysterio's a little bit of a blind spot for me comics-wise, so he might have magic powers in more than one incarnation. I know him mostly from the 90s animated series where he used little cubes to cast illusions, and I loved them so much.
But I mean,
so if he's a wizard, that's awesome.
I mean, the MCU is not afraid to completely just redo characters. I know a lot of people didn't like this, but I loved how they did the Mandarin. I loved that it was a bait and switch. I love that they took this character that was 110% a Yellow Peril villain, which is a really hard thing to kind of step back and be like, all right, how are we gonna be not racist about this? And yeah, played by a white dude, but was only ever meant to be a front. So commentary on, I really liked how they did that. And I know people were mad, and I know people want, like, the Mandarin played straight. And there was probably a way for them to do that, but I appreciate the direction that they went in. And I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy whatever they do with Mysterio. Because I've been more enamored with the concept of Fishbowl Head being on screen, more so than get his character exactly correct.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, I'm more excited about the possibilities, because you can do a lot with a character like that. And it is weird talking about the Sam Raimi movies that Jake Gyllenhaal ended up being in this movie, because if that isn't like a whole controversy from a decade and a half ago that we don't need to get into, but like, I did like how he was like, he put up that like that tweet that he was like, what is my life? I'm in a Spider-Man movie. How did that happen?
Just like,
you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
yeah, kind of.
A little bit. So it's an interesting choice,
And the fun
but
thing
it looks
with,
cool.
Yeah, and then the fun thing with Illusions being able to depict this on screen is that Marvel CGI has, for the most part, been pretty goddamn good. I don't really see that changing here, with Spider-Man being as big a franchise it is, and let's be real, with Into the Spider-Verse dropped, and being as crazy popular, crazy good as it is, and then with the Sony Spider-Man game for the PS4 being as crazy good as it is, it's a really good stretch of time for Spider-Man right now, and Marvel is not gonna want to break that streak, especially since they're following up on Homecoming, which was pretty well loved.
It's a really good time to be a Spider-Man fan right now.
It is. We've got the game coming. You should play it.
My heart is singing. I'm so happy. Long story short,
Yeah.
this looks really good. I'm excited.
This does look like fun. Again, on one hand, it's like, well, I wish we'd waited. Yeah, but it drops in April and this movie drops in July, so how much longer can you wait to drop a trailer, really?
Well, is that this July or next July?
It says July 5th.
Yeah, I guess it said next summer, but I guess that's this summer, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I think it was like next summer when we...
I mean, I guess
I don't
technically
know.
that is next summer. Point being, it says July 5th, so I think we're good.
Yeah, it's gonna be Captain Marvel and then Endgame and then... Is there anything between that and this? I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
I don't think my heart could take it. Can only handle so much, and this is 3 Marvel movies in 4 months? 5 months. May, June, July. April, May, June, July.
I will say that there's nothing in this
Don't ever do that
trailer.
on camera.
I will say that there's nothing in this trailer that indicates that it takes place after Endgame. So, cool beans. Just saying.
There's no way you would have been able to avoid that information later. Feige has been talking about... Feige? I can never say his
Kevin
name.
Feige?
Yes, him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. I've had my head under a rock for the last couple days.
I'm aware. You're still unspoiled for the Spider-Man game, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
Well done. Don't get spoiled.
Please keep spoilers out of the comments. That would be cool of you.
Yeah, be cool, guys. Be
like I
cool.
said,
we have also both seen Into the Spider-Verse,
like I
and
said,
I think that's our plan for the next $5 ticket Tuesday.
it's just a really good time to be a Spider-Man fan right now.
It is.
And
There's so much good stuff.
There's a lot of good stuff right now. And I'm really excited about the future because, like, with the success of Spider-Verse, like, there's going to be more good stuff to come. And I'm really excited.
There's been talk of Spider-Verse sequels and spin-offs already, and I'm just like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And
And the Marvel Uprising, I believe, movie just dropped today with Squirrel Girl and Kamala Khan and Spider-Gwen.
I saw we saw part
We saw
of
a
it.
chunk of it, but I
need it.
think in its entirety it dropped this afternoon on the Disney Channel.
I gotta watch that soon. For a podcast called the Worth a Click podcast, they asked me for a soundbite of my favorite film of 2018, and my favorite film of 2018 was Into the Spider-Verse. So check that out on iTunes and all that if you want to hear me just gush about that inarticulately for a couple minutes.
And also check out Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
If you haven't already. Which if you haven't,
I
what haven't
assume you have.
Please do. Love yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. In addition to getting Fred's BS to treat yourself. Go see Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Well, that's all I have to say.
Yep,
Just- yay!
same. So,
I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin.
and I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias and on Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. For all of the other wonderful stuff we do in our lives, the sister channel, Silver Screams, where we do horror things, the Patreon, where you get to see reactions early, the Ko-fi, if you want to throw a couple bucks our way, the commission information, because we do commissions, and of course our wonderful, lovely sponsors, Fred's BS, FREDSBS.com, coupon code Kia Cookies for 20% off of your entire order. All of those wonderful, lovely things are all in the description below. If you like this, if you want to see more like this, if you enjoy this ridiculous channel, like the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, because every time you ring the bell, we get a good new Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, Spider-whatever thing.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, someone's been dinging the bell a lot already this past year, and just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Just keep going.
at it. I need my Spider-Gwen movie.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.